My name is Pastor Alfonso here at Faith Chapel in Spring Valley. I grew up with my mother, a single mother. It was just the two of us. Back in 2018, Thanksgiving Day, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. We actually spent Thanksgiving in the ER that day, and our lives just changed completely. After that, she obviously had to stop working, so it was really difficult to figure out how we were going to kind of move forward with all these expenses, medical bills, and things that insurance didn't cover. You know, there was a lot of things that were out of my hands at that moment that I couldn't control. But I wanted to do everything in my power to keep her healthy and make sure that she was eating well. I would ask the doctors, you know, what can I do? And they would just say, just make sure she's eating, make sure that she's, you know, getting the vitamins through her food. And I really felt at that moment almost like a bad son, because I felt like I wasn't providing enough for her. And there was moments we were struggling. I actually was a volunteer for food distribution. And my mother was also a volunteer several years before in different types of, you know, community events, and we fed the homeless, and we just kind of did so many things for other people that I felt like maybe this is an opportunity for her to receive something. And I signed up, and I started getting food for her, and which was incredible. I think the misconception was like, we'll always get canned food, but we were getting fresh produce. That was important for me. Again, I wanted to give her like the best. And it really helped us through this entire process. I was able to focus on medical bills, on all the other, you know, finances that were coming in, and all the stuff that we needed to just pay for. But thank God that we always had a plate of food, of healthy food for her. My mother was such a fighter. She passed in August of this year, and I really know, and I feel content that I did everything in my power to keep her alive and keep her healthy. And I know that this was actually a huge part of that. So I'm just so thankful that we had that opportunity, and that this option is there for people that might need it. And you might need it just for a season, maybe just for a certain situation or circumstance. Some people might need it longer. And I think the beautiful thing is there's no judgment. It's just open to everyone. To everyone who's involved with Feeding San Diego, I just personally want to thank you for your donations, for the hours that you volunteer to help others. I'm just one of many, many stories and I'm sure I'm just one life of many lives that are touched through the generous heart that you guys have towards this amazing organization. And I just encourage you to continue giving of your time, money, whatever it is. There's somebody out there that needs this help. And I'm just so thankful. Thank you that you were all a blessing to my home, to my mother, and I'm just so thankful.